All right, it's Chef Shadiggity here. One man, two hands. We're gonna make a one-pan dish. I don't know what to call this. If you know what this is called, please leave a comment below and let me know what to call this. But basically, this is a vegetarian casserole. We got a greased pan with a little bit of Pam. We're gonna kick them out just like Martin. All right, I have some chopped up cauliflower. You can get the ones that are already chopped. I get the bagged kind. I chopped me up some fresh broccoli here. You wanna get broccoli florets for this recipe. This is gonna come out the best way. All right, a little chopped up. I did those myself just a minute ago, but you can get the ones that are already chopped. It'll save you plenty of time. And I didn't feel like chopping up any carrots, so I got myself some pre-shredded up carrots. These are really good. You know, saves a lot of time because if you know, you know, chopping up carrots is not just something you do real quick. It's an ordeal. All right, but this is a vegetarian meal, so we're gonna make sure this is enough for the whole family. This will definitely feed about 4 or 5 people real well. I mean, everybody can come back and get some seconds. All right, also got some julienne onion. And you like some julienne onion in there, all that in there. I'm gonna spread it out real evenly, okay? So here's where it gets really fun. We're gonna set this to the side. All right. And we're gonna whisk up some eggs here. Here I got 6 large grade A brown, cage-free, roaming-free chicken eggs. Just let you know these chickens do have the ability to vote, so make sure you go out and vote so we don't elect anybody, you know, who goes bop bop for a living. All right, we're gonna whisk that up real good. Next, we're gonna add some milk. I'm using whole milk here, about 2.5 cups of whole milk. That's something going on in the oven over there. I should check on that. Mix that milk off in there, real smooth. Next, we're gonna add some flour. All-purpose flour is easy. You can add any kind of flour if you want. If you're gluten-free, you can use rice flour. You can use, you know, oat flour. This is just all-purpose flour. I'm using about 1/4 of a cup of it, maybe a little bit more. I think I'm gonna use a little bit more. We have a few extra eggs. I'm gonna add just a little dash more. So that's probably like 1/3 of a cup of flour. All right, and we want to mix all that in. Mix, mix. All right, we're gonna mix that in until it's well incorporated, until there's no more dry lumps in there. Okay, that's very important. All right, so this is gonna make a casserole. Guys, let me know what you call this. I'm not sure what to call this. It's just something like I just made up. You know, I used to eat vegetarian all the time growing up, and there's nothing wrong with having some good food last for a while. And a little dash of salt. I use pink Himalayan salt. There you go. You can see that. A little pink Himalayan salt. Just a couple of dashes of that in there. I like to use the pink salt because you can see exactly how much you pour in there. All right. So I think that's mixed pretty well. So let's add these two things together. So I'm going to pour all this in there. All right. So I'm going to move this around. I want to make sure that the egg sort of covers the vegetables well enough. So I'm just going in here, mixing them a little bit. It's okay to get your hands dirty, just as long as you're wearing a glove, you can go right in, okay? I want to get the egg sort of covering all the vegetables. It's okay if it's over the top because this is going to rise, all right? So I want to make sure there's egg on everything, that way the process as well. All right, bonita. We're going to spray a little bit more Pam on top. All right, next, we're gonna add some parsley. I have some pre-chopped parsley here. I'm gonna sprinkle that all over everything, right? This is gonna give it some flavor, some delicious. I love the flavor of parsley. It's just like, uncut grass, but when you cook it, it just unlocks a very subtle, savory aroma that I think everybody really enjoys, okay? And then last but not least, we're gonna use some finely shredded sharp cheddar. Sharp cheddar is a really good choice for this because that's going to add a lot more flavor, the sharpness, richness. You can use medium cheddar if you don't like sharp cheddar, but I don't recommend mild. Sharp cheddar is best for this dish. But honestly, whatever your preference is, if you want to use Swiss, you want to use Gruyere, you want to use provolone, have at it. But I prefer sharp cheddar. We're putting a whole bag on here. All right, covering that. Don't want to get it all on the edge. I don't want a bunch of burnt cheese on the edge. It's going to spread out as we bake it. All right, so we're gonna take this, we're gonna stick this in the oven for about 350 degrees, I'm sorry, 375 degrees for about 40 minutes. We're gonna see how it looks when it's done. Excellent. All right, we done pulled this vegetable casserole out the oven. All right, last few steps we're gonna put a little bit of black pepper, just a little bit on top. You know, just gonna season it kind of like powdered sugar, you know. Okay, and then a little bit more parsley. This is just a garnish. Okay, and then a little green onions. All right, and then we're, you know, so if you want to cook this and you set this on the table, man, dig right in. You know, that's what I'm about to do. Let me cut a little piece out of here and see how this fares. I'll get the corner. Oh man. Okay. There we go. I like this. Oh brother. Oh man. Yummy, yummy. All right. I'm gonna put a little bit of sour cream on there. Okay. And then a little, I like onions, so I'm gonna put a little bit of green onion just right there to make it look pretty. All right, guys, voila. It's our vegetable casserole. Good for anybody that's vegetarian you're having over. You wanna show them something that tastes good. I'll let you guys know how it tastes.